this PvP guide for the Duel machine because I've been having a lot of success with it, and I wanted to have other people doing that too, especially anyone who wants to watch my videos. So, pretty much, whenever the round starts, you're gonna get your Medusa out. This is gonna be for Bat and Medusa. If y'all want another one on Bat only, tell me in the comments. So pretty much, y'all are both gonna be running towards each other. You'll meet up about like here. You're gonna freeze the person, and then let's just see how far I get before my ult stands up. Okay, so this is where I get. By the time he walks over to me, I'll be right here. So like, by the time he walks over to me, I'll probably have time to have already grabbed that. So that's a good tip, especially if they aren't walking for a sec. If you can get like an early head start, like if you're right here whenever they just spawned, and then they start running at you, then you freeze them right here, so they get easy win. By the time they're up, I'm already right here. So they're over there, and you're already right here about to win. So another tip is if your base is right here, if this is your base, you grab this brain rot, and then you go up here, and then sit right here, or sit, okay, what you want to do is sit right there. But it also works on this space, but it's just a little harder, because, like, the person can get to you easier and hit you. But if it's this space, it's perfect. So what you want to do is you grab the brain rot, and not in the right spot, so I can't do it, but you grab the brain rot, you want to come over here. Oh, I need to shift. So you're right here, and you're holding the brain rot. If they try to grab, you'll have more time to reach it. But if they try to go around, once you see them right there through the window, climbing across the wall, that's whenever you want to start rushing, and you'll win. So they either have to wait the timer out just to wait for the next round, or let you win. So that's another good tip right there. Another good tip is baiting their Medusa. What you want to do is grab it, and you don't want to go further than like halfway. You don't want to go further than halfway, because if they freeze you right here, let's see how long it takes for me to get up. Okay, see, you're already up by the time they're right here. You can get an easy hit in on them, or don't freeze them here, because you want to wait till they're more than halfway, and then you want to hit them that way, and then run over here, freeze them. So I'm just going to show y'all an example of that. So say they're about to make it, you want to let them get pretty close, but don't let them in. So you want to smack, freeze, grab, and be careful, don't let them freeze you back. So make sure they're at the very edge of your Medusa. So he just stood up, I'm already right here, he has no time to reach me. So yeah, and then what was I gonna say? I forgot. The next tip is what was it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Medusa brains. So you want to keep them like right here in Medusa, because that'll give you enough space for them not to Medusa you back if you're fast enough and go in and out. Because if you're like right here, oh, well, okay. Sometimes it doesn't work though. Whenever they're knocked down, I'll show you in a sec. But like sometimes it doesn't work whenever it's like that. I think you have to have their full body in frame for the Medusa to work. So, but okay, yeah. So let's knock him down in a minute whenever my Medusa's ready, and then I'll show you all that. Also, whenever Medusas aren't ready, if they use their Medusa and if they use their Medusa right as they do that, you want to go full aggressive, grab it as much as you can, try to juke. One of my juke strategies that I like is if their base is right here, you walk up the stairs, you walk up 3 steps, you jump to this 3rd step, and then you jump backwards. Sometimes I guess sometimes you gotta jump to the side, and then they're still like jumping up the stairs while you're right here, and then you have more time to get over here. But okay, let me show you this. So sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes the Medusa just doesn't work. Because like whenever you're moving in and out fast, you move away too fast. So you want to make sure to position them like right here, so that you can freeze, then get out. So I'll show you all an example of that whenever my Medusa is ready. Because whenever you're zipping out and like really fast, then you might misclick. You might click it a little too late. So we hit them, then we see if that missed because I was moving in and out. So you want to make sure they're like within the circle enough, because if they're not within the circle enough, then it just won't work at all. So I'll show you that whenever my Medusa is ready. But another tip is if you have the Halloween base, use it, because then if they want to see, they have to look out the window. They can't really look this way as good. And if you're like right up here, they won't be able to see you until the last second. You can catch them off guard. Alright, let me show you an example of doing the Medusa within the circle like that. Perfect. Now I have plenty of time to grab this and these Medusa. So, I think that's it for Medusa. I guess I'll throw some bat only tips in here. So for bat only, you want to play very aggressive. You want to, if you know they're not going to be able to grab, you want to go ahead and steal. Like, so if they're like back here, oh whoops, okay. Okay, so if you're right here, and say you hit them earlier, so they're back here, you want to grab.
Nubini Pizzanini.
Then let's see where we meet up. We meet up right here. Then that gives you plenty of time. That gives you just so little room and plenty of time to get like from here to here. Then you can juke how you need to win the round. Okay, now here's the thing. If you're smarter, play Medusa. But if you're better with bat skills, like if you're better at bat skills, play bat. Because I mean, you can also play all gears too. I'm gonna show y'all some all gear tips in a second. Hold on. Let me just finish this game, then I'll show y'all some all gear
Nubini
tips.
Pizzanini.
Actually, no, I can just show y'all it with gear. I mean, I don't really need the gears to do it. So pretty much, whenever you're playing all gears, you're gonna place a turret right here in the middle, and then a beehive anywhere within like this range. You want to get subspace strip mines. Just plant them anywhere you can over here. So if they gotta run around your turret, then they get maybe hit by the mine. They don't have enough room to dodge. You want to use the rainbow sword so you can dash at them. So like, say someone's right here dodging mines. You use the sword. You're back here. You dash all the way. Get a free hit. They go flying. Another tip is if you have Yin Yang Alien Slap, use those. The radioactive slap is also good, but it's not as good. Another thing is whenever you're if you have attack doge, you want to use that. Because the attack doge, you grab and let it loose at the same time. And then while your turret's here, you want to run by the turret, and then the attack doge will be knocking the player down. And then you're already here, and you get a free win. And just to let y'all know, I've won some good stuff, like, from doing these strats. I've won, I think, what would be the best thing I won? I don't know. I won a low 6-7, 150 mil. I won, not Los Puggies, a Money Puggy. I won, Spaghetti Tualetti. Like, I've won a lot of good things. I also won a La Jolly Grande. I've won, like, a lot of good things. But be careful of scripters. If someone's like a brand new bacon, and their, like, name is, like trusted sab trader, or like user 123 or something like that, you don't want to play with them. If they have like an avatar that looks like it costs a decent amount of Robux, over 100 or like over 200, 300 maybe, you want to play with them, because the chances that someone with an account, like stuff like that, is not gonna script. So, and if someone is scripting, one of the scripts I see most common is they're like running in place right here, then they jump forward, and they're running in place right here, then they jump forward again, they're running in place right here. What you want to do is, say this is the scripter right here, they're running in place right here, you want to hit right here, that'll knock them down, because they're like going invisible, then like it's weird. But also I saw another scripter who was super jumps. I don't know how to counter that with bat only and Medusa only, but if you're in all gears, then it should be easier to counter scripters anyway. So where I find my people is in the trading hub, by the way, but just be careful of scammers in there. If someone asks you to back out and rejoin because they're lagging, don't do that. You back out. So as soon as you start the round, like as soon as y'all get the countdown and start the round, your brain rot is not in your base anymore. It's in this base right here. This is not your base. This is like your PvP base. This is a separate base from your main base, obviously, because it doesn't have any of your other stuff. So your brain rot is going to be right here. If you back out, it's going to stay right here. It's going to let the other person grab it unless you join back. So You can join back if you disconnect, by the way, but if you don't, then the person will be able to steal your brain rot and win all 3 rounds without you being able to do anything about it. So do not back out ever in this if you're losing and stuff. So I guess that's all. So if you guys like the video, like it. If you didn't like it, then don't like it. But yeah, thank you for watching all the way through. Goodbye.